What if you could build an entire freaking empire from real side hustles, something that actually has the potential to grow? So many videos out there promise you easy money, but conveniently forget to mention the ugly parts. Well, I'm going to show you 5 genuinely potent services that could actually bring in over $1,000 a week. And because talk is cheap, I didn't just dream these up. I jumped into the trenches and tried each one for a week with zero startup cash to give you the raw, brutal, and unfiltered truth. I'll show you how a regular person can start building a life-changing income, but I'll also expose the hurdles and nasty realities that everyone else glosses over. This is the actual blueprint. So let's get into it. Number 1. Free items. The fastest way to make cash when you have none is to sell something, but I'm not talking about pawning your grandpa's watch. The world is overflowing with things people are either giving away for free or selling for pennies. Things that other people will happily pay good money for. This is flipping, and we're starting with empty pockets. So here was my challenge. 1 week to make actual money by just lurking on Facebook Marketplace and the Craigslist free section. The goal wasn't to find junk, it was to find hidden treasure. I was hunting for 3 things: solid wood furniture, brand name electronics, and weird vintage decor. Day 1, I scored a solid oak coffee table for free. The finish was shot, but it was built like a tank. I dragged it home, gave it a good scrub and a quick sanding, and then took about 20 slick, well-lit photos. I listed it for $158. It sold in just 2 days. Now for the reality check. Finding these deals is a grind. You have to be the first person to message, and you better have a way to haul this stuff. My big win was a set of 4 mid-century modern dining chairs for $50. After a deep clean and some photographic magic, I listed the set for $400. It's all about value perception. Good cleaning, great photos, and a description that doesn't sound like a robot wrote it can be the difference between making $20 and $200. But here's the part that sinks most beginners: the fees. Platforms don't work for free. eBay's final value fee varies by category but often hovers around 13.25%. Plus, they tack on a per-order fee. As of early 2025, Mercari charges sellers a 10% fee. You have to factor in your time, gas money, and maybe even storage. And oh yeah, get ready for an endless parade of hagglers and no-shows. To actually hit $1,000 a week, this can't be a hobby. It has to be a system. You need to be sourcing items daily and have a factory line for cleaning, photos, and listing. It's not easy, but it's one of the most realistic ways to generate hundreds in your first week with nothing. Number 2. AI freelancing. The word freelancer probably makes you picture some guru charging a king's ransom. But what if AI could be your secret weapon, letting you deliver high-end services even if you're not a world-class expert? Yet, I'm not talking about letting AI write some garbage article that Google will immediately torpedo down a crap hole. I'm talking about using it as a ridiculously powerful assistant. My experiment was selling an SEO content refresh package. I hunted for local businesses, plumbers, landscapers, you name it, with websites that had a blog collecting dust since 2017. Their content was ancient, and Google had officially buried their content deep in a ditch. I used a free trial of an AI SEO tool to analyze one of their old posts. Instantly, it spat out missing keywords, suggested new sections, and restructured the article. Then, I sent a sleek and shiny cold email. I began sending over the emails like a caveman hungry for food, and something ridiculous happened. It's a bold move, but 2 out of the 3 businesses I hit up hired me on the spot for $300 to refresh a single article. Now for the giant flashing warning sign. You cannot just copy and paste what the AI generates. Google isn't an idiot. To get noticed, your content has to demonstrate what their search quality rater guidelines call EAET: experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trust. You have to use the AI output as a sloppy first draft. You then inject your human brain, add real stories, fix the facts, and make it sound like a person wrote it. Also, read the fine print. Using an AI tool's free trial for paid work can violate their terms, so always check. This isn't about scamming clients. It's about using powerful tools to deliver real value, faster. Land just 3 or 4 of these gigs a week, and you're knocking on the door of $1,000. So 2 side hustles are now down. As you can see, these are real businesses, not some mindless app you log into. If you're getting value from this no BS breakdown, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button and comment below whether you've done freelancing in the past. Number 3. Tech Tutor. We live in a world powered by tech, but you would be shocked at how many people feel totally lost. Sometimes people forget to use their brain just like they forget to use the toilet paper. This confusion is a golden opportunity for a dead simple local service. Being a tech tutor for adults. People will gladly pay you to patiently show them how to use their new iPhone, lock down their Facebook privacy, or figure out why their smart TV is smarter than they are. For my 1-week test, I went straight for this pain point. I whipped up a simple flyer on Canva. Confused by your smartphone? Patient, one-on-one tech help, $50/hour. I posted it on my local Nextdoor and a couple of community Facebook groups. Within a week, I'd booked 3 one-hour sessions. That's $150 for 3 hours of my time. The path to $1,000 a week is about scaling from one-on-one to one-to-many. Think about it. A Master Your iPhone workshop. You could partner with a local community center or library. However, you can't just show up and start collecting cash. Public venues like libraries have rules. You need to check their specific policies on commercial events. Some may require you to book a room or form a partnership, while others may forbid on-site sales entirely. If you market it right and get 10 people to show up at $40 a head, that's $400 for a 2-hour class. Run 2 of those and a few private sessions a week, and the $1,000 goal is suddenly very real. You don't have to be a tech genius from a movie. You just have to know more than your client and have the patience of a saint. Number 4. Print on demand. This has to be one of the most misunderstood hustles on the internet. People hear passive income, upload one lame t-shirt design, and then wonder why they're not rich. That's a myth. The reality is you can build a massively scalable business with no inventory costs, but you have to treat it like a ruthless business. My challenge: sell a product without spending a penny on stock. I chose print on demand. You create a design. A company prints and ships it for you when you get a sale. I used Canva to create painfully simple, text-based designs for a hyper-specific niche, accountants. I came up with groan-worthy puns like, "Be audit you can be," and "It's a cruel world." Then I did the one thing 99% of rookies skip. I went to the US Patent and Trademark Office's test database and searched those phrases. Just searching test isn't even enough. You have to look out for common law trademarks not in the database. Skipping this step is how you get your entire store nuked before you know it. I also triple-checked that my design followed Canva's commercial use license. You can't just take their graphics and sell them without creating an original design. I opened an Etsy shop and hooked it up to Printify. In 1 week, I made a grand total of 2 sales, a whopping $18 in profit. So, where's the $1,000 a week part? The myth is that it's passive. The reality is it's a brutal numbers game. Your profit isn't the sale price. It's what's left after Etsy's listing fee, 6.5% transaction fee, payment processing fees, and potential off-site ad fees, plus Printify's base cost for the product. $10 profit per item is optimistic, but can be done. To make $1,000 a week, you need 100 sales. That doesn't come from 2 designs. It comes from having hundreds of designs, each optimized for search. It takes months, but if you build a catalog of high-demand or higher-ticket items like hoodies, it can become a machine that makes sales while you sleep. So if you're ready to give this one a go, comment your t-shirt idea right at the top of your head, so I know you're getting the point. Number 5. Digital Product Pack. Just like print on demand, selling digital products is all about scalability. You build it once and you can sell it forever. I'm talking about resume templates, social media planners, or budget spreadsheets. For my 1-week challenge, I built a pack of professional resume templates. I used Canva's free version to design 5 clean, modern templates. And again, I had to be super careful with Canva's license. You can't just resell their pre-made templates. You must create your own unique design using their tools and free elements. I listed my 5-pack on Etsy for $9.99. Now, the gurus will tell you the profit margin is almost 100%. That's a lie. Marketplaces like Etsy and Gumroad have a buffet of fees. Gumroad's free plan takes a 10% cut on top of payment processing. Etsy hits you with listing fees, transaction fees, prices that chew away at your revenue. To get sales, I didn't spam links on Reddit and get myself banned. I went into career advice subreddits and offered genuine help. When it felt right, and only then, I mentioned I also made templates that could help them skyrocket their career. That strategy got me 4 sales in a week, about $34 in profit after fees. It's a tiny start, but it proves the model works. Scaling $2,000 a week means having a portfolio of killer products and a marketing plan that doesn't treat people like they are nothing. It also requires customer service, answering questions, and helping folks who can't figure out how to download a PDF. It's not hands-off, but one wildly popular digital product selling 10-15 copies a day can absolutely become a 6-figure income stream. So there you have it, 5 scalable side hustles you can start with next to nothing. We've covered flipping free stuff, using AI as a superpower, local tutoring, and building long-term assets with print-on-demand and digital products. The thread connecting all of these? None of them are get-rich-quick garbage. The I tried it for a week test wasn't about making $1,000 in 7 days. It was about proving the door is wide open and there's a clear, albeit challenging, path to that goal. They all demand work, smarts, and a cold, hard look at the costs. But unlike driving for a rideshare app, you're not just renting out your time. You are building a system, a brand, and an asset that can pay you for years. The only step that matters now is the first one. So have you ever done any side hustle? Comment below and do let me know if you found this information helpful. Watch more game-changing videos on becoming a billionaire and hit subscribe to fuel your journey with elite-level strategies to attract unstoppable wealth. Like and share this content with your friends and family.